Hey guys, what is up? So I'm going to be doing my Week 10 predictions for the NFL season. And if you look right now, you can see that I did pick my Pittsburgh Steelers to beat the Carolina Panthers. But I was not expecting a 52-21 blowout where Ben Roethlisberger throws more touchdowns than incompletions, throwing 5 touchdowns and only 3 incompletions for a perfect passer rating of 158.3. 7 different players scoring touchdowns, a defensive touchdown. Like, all 3 phases played amazing, and the only penalty was in garbage time when a guy who came off the bench to replace Joe Hayden, his name is Artie Burns, committed a defensive pass interference which gave in the end zone, which gave Carolina the ball at the 1 yard line. I saw the play. I saw him. It kind of looked like he stumbled or tripped. He panicked to not let up the touchdown, and there's your pass interference. But I was not expecting a complete and utter blowout. Like, oh man! But it's really good to see all 3 phases playing well. Because even on special teams, you had the forced fumble and recovery by Pittsburgh, which then led to a touchdown like a play or two later. So all 3 phases played great. The punter, though, the first time he punted, he didn't do such a great job, but I can rave about this more in my review. So let's get on to the predictions. Or I guess the rest of them. So you have the Saints at the Bengals kicking off our Sunday 1 p.m. games. So I'm going to take the Saints here. I hope the Bengals lose. I want them to lose. And I think they're going to lose to the Saints. Yes, you're riding high on the fact that you just beat and get handed the first loss of the season to the LA Rams, who were 8-0, I believe. 8-0, 9-0, something like that. They hadn't lost a game. And I don't know if they had a bye yet or not. But I still think they can beat the Bengals here. And then also they signed Dez Bryant, and he tore his Achilles like 2 days after he got signed, unfortunately. So he's out for the year. So it's going to be another uphill climb for him to try and get back into a team. Because here's the thing. The Saints were his shot at saying, hey, I can still play, and then he tore his Achilles. So he's not going to be playing for a little bit. Then I say a little bit, but the rest of the season, and who knows, when, if he gets signed again, unfortunately. So that was kind of his one shot, and now I guess that's the downside of being out of football for so long. You were practicing and you tore your Achilles. Let's see. So Falcons at Browns. So I'm gonna pick the Falcons here. Browns are the Browns. They're a better version of what they were, but they're still the Browns. I thought they had a bye week though this week. I think in the last couple videos involving predictions, like the predictions and the review, I thought they had a bye week. Like how they fired their head coach and offensive coordinator. I'm like, why do it now? Why not wait until your bye week? I was under the impression they had a bye week this week. So I was wrong there. Then you have the Lions at the Bears. I'm going to pick the Bears to win this game. Their defense is just absolutely unbelievable. And they're going to win this divisional game. Then you have the Cardinals at the Chiefs. I'm going to take the Chiefs. The Cardinals are an iffy at best team this year. Let's see. Patriots at Titans. I'm going to take the Patriots here. They just beat. Let me think. Who the hell did they just beat? They just beat Green Bay, and the Titans just beat the Cowboys. Well, Patriots. Yeah, you could have probably guessed that they'd beat the Packers. You knew it'd be a good game, but the Titans, they weren't expected to beat the Cowboys. People thought that it'd be the other way around. If it was 28-14, you would think, oh, the Cowboys scored 28 and the Titans scored 14. No. Or was it 28-14? I don't know what the hell it was. All I know is that the Cowboys played pretty bad. Uh, and then Kevin Byard did he did like he stood on the star after he got the pick where Dak kind of just kind of lofted it up there. I don't know what he was thinking he was doing with Amari Cooper there. He was double covered. Then you have the Redskins at the Buccaneers. I'm gonna take the Buccaneers here. Though the Redskins could win this game. It's just the Buccaneers. They've been in a lot of games this year. Their record may say whatever, but they've been in a lot of games. Like, you could have a team where, let's say you lost by one possession every single game and you went 0-16. But then you have a team who only won by one possession every single game and went 16-0. Those teams, yeah, their records are, but their wins or losses aren't all that different. So they've been in games this year, so I'm gonna pick them to win this one. Bills at Jets. Josh Allen is limited at practice. He's just starting to throw again, so I'm gonna pick the Jets here. Jags at Colts. This one was a tough one for me. I'm gonna pick the Colts, but I kind of hope the Jags win and win by a lot, and that way they're kind of it's kind of, and this is what scares me about the Steelers is that they won by a lot. So when you do that, you think you're like, oh my god, we're hot shit. But that's when you can be vulnerable. So I'm kind of hoping the Jags blow out the Colts and then just completely demolish against the Steelers next week. But we'll see how it happens. All right, then you have the Chargers at the Raiders at 4:05. I'm going to take the Chargers here. The Raiders they're not a good team this year. They're not what people thought they were going to be with Gruden. I mean, you knew with Gruden they were going to be maybe middle of the pack. Yeah, no, they're bottom of the barrel. And by the way, no, John Gruden, nobody is begging to go to Oakland right now. Everybody wants to pay for the Raider. No, nobody does. All right, Seahawks at Rams. It's like last year. No one wanted to play for the Browns. Everybody wanted to play for the Eagles. It's just how it goes. You want to play for the winning team. You don't, you don't have fun or you're not enjoying your job when you're going 0-16. But having a great season, going to the playoffs, winning in the playoffs, going to the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl. Pretty sure a lot of Eagles players were like, yeah, I'm happy I'm here. A lot of Browns players going 0-16. Man, why am I in Cleveland? All right, Seahawks at Rams. Rams are going to win this game. Seahawks are a better team than when these two guys first face off, but the Rams are still going to win. They just took their first L. They want to prove, hey, we're still the best team in the NFC. They want a chance to prove that. They're going to beat the Seahawks. All right, Dolphins at Packers. I'm going to take the Packers here. Dolphins are an okay team, but the Packers did have that loss to New England. I think they wanted to say, hey, we're not what you saw there. We are a good team. It's basically whenever a team gets blown out, like expect Carolina to win their Week 11 game. I don't care who the hell they're playing. Expect Carolina to win their Week 11 game. Just because they got blown out and they're like, that's not us. We can play better. And that's what you're going to do. Cowboys at Eagles. I'm going to pick the Eagles here. Cowboys are a mess. Yes, you lost to the Titans, but the Eagles you're not going to beat them. We have Colin Cowherd that said this isn't a must win. This is a can't win. Skip Bayless, a Cowboys fan, is admitting defeat. Then Shannon Sharp's having a ball. Then you have the Giants at the 49ers. So, I'm going to take the 49ers here. I keep saying I'm not going to pick them. But I picked them to beat the Raiders. And I'm like, okay, but I'm not going to pick them anymore. Oh, you're facing the Giants? Okay, I'm going to pick you. I don't know if Nick Mullins is whatever the hell your name is, Mullins. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna start. I don't know if he's gonna play, but I'm assuming he would after the performance he gave last week. Say, hey, go ahead and play again, and that's without actually having a bye week. This is basically the longest gap the 49ers can have. They played Thursday night last week and went all the way to Monday night this week. That is literally the longest gap you can have without having a bye week. Like, if you were to have a Thursday night game, have a bye week, and then play Monday night, that is the longest break you can have. But that's also a week and a half break, right? Because that's a 2.5 week break. I'm sorry. Because it would be a week until the next Thursday night football. And then half a week is when all the other teams are playing, but you're on your bye week. And then a week after that, you're playing. So it's 2.5 weeks that you have not had to play football. So this is the longest break they can have. So they've had so much time to prepare for this game. So much time to prepare. So I just think that they're going to beat the Giants in this game. Alright, so if you guys like this, please leave a like, comment on whether you agree with my picks or not, and if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on. I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.
Once I was 7 years old, Mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old.